All right, so we just got a new video from Devon in which he's initiating the mind games with Prudnik. What I mean by this is he's challenging Prudnik to make another video of him singing a song to Devon, just like he did to Michael Todd. Since we know Prudnik is an opera singer, we know that he's very talented. He also happens to be talented in the trolling department, but Devon Larratt is a grandmaster, so to speak, when it comes to the mind games. So let's react to this video because this is interesting stuff. We're only 18 days out from East versus West, and things are starting to heat up here. Let's see what Devon has to say.
Man, 18 days. 18 days till I get a shot at the world heavyweight title of arm wrestling. I just got done practice and just trying to top out the weight class as much as I can. And yeah, I was hoping that that Evgeny would have a song done by now, because you sung a song for Michael.
He's calling out Prudnik to make a song, another song.
And I'm starting to feel like I'm not good enough to get a song. Evgeny, I'd like you to sing, please.
And the reason he's saying this and he's initiating these mind games is because since Devon accepted the match, it was either yesterday or the day before. Prudnik has not said a word to anyone since on social media. He's been on ghost mode. And in fact, even Engin, I was watching a podcast from Engin today, and he said that Prudnik didn't even respond to Engin's message. So Prudnik is off the radar, but I'm sure he's going to come back with a bang and some type of video calling out Devon or hyping up the match, because he's been doing that. And I don't see him stopping just because the match is finally on. He called Devon out for not having balls. Now Devon accepted the match, and we want to see what he comes up with next in the trash talk department. I hope it's something as good as him destroying a house and saying, insinuating that the house was Michael Todd, and he's, oh, I'm so sorry, Michael, and then he's like picking up the pieces. That was one of his funniest videos.
I'm waiting. And I'm a little bit worried that, you told me, do I have the balls? Do you have the balls, Devon, to pull me? And then, well, I do. And I just worry that you've gotten a bit quiet. So I just want to let you know you got nothing to worry about, man. I just had, I went down to Toronto and I got a bunch of MRIs done. They MRI'd my bicep, they MRI'd my elbow, they MRI'd my wrist and hand. And basically they told me that I'm fucked. They're like, yeah, you still got...
So here's him basically playing the card of, you got nothing to worry about, Prudnik. I'm just an old man. I'm just an old, weak man. As we can see from the title, sing a song to a weak old man. So he's already putting himself in that role in a way to kind of get in the head of Prudnik, because we all know Devon's going to come into this match hot, motivated. I mean, he seems very, very ready, very eager from previous videos of him calling out Prudnik, saying he's going to crush him, saying you're not the champ, I'm the champ. And now this is just where the mind games begin. Him talking about, oh, he's just an old, weak man. You're going to get beaten by an old, weak man. It's probably going to be his narrative going into the match in terms of the trash talk.
I don't know if you can see, but I still have a tear in my bicep. It's still torn. My elbow is about as screwed up as it can possibly be. You don't get a more screwed up elbow than me. My wrist, basically all the ligaments are torn.
So he's just obviously bullshitting, just saying everything's destroyed, my whole body is destroyed, my wrist destroyed, arms destroyed, trying to downplay how strong I believe he is, and most people believe he is, including Devons says he's number 2 in the world, and I can't imagine that he's going into this match absolutely destroyed, especially considering all the training footage. If this was the case, then how would he be able to go traveling around the US, Europe, pulling, hours a day for weeks in a row?
All of them. My meniscus in my wrist is completely obliterated.
His meniscus in his wrist. Last time I checked, the meniscus is in your knee, not in your wrist. So obviously some top tier trolling here going on.
My meniscus is it's like a ripped apart balloon.
That reminds me of Conor McGregor when he said my foot is a balloon. I'm going to play that clip because that's hilarious.
And all through my hand and every joint and all of it's just got massive deterioration. So listen, I'm an old, weak man. Okay, so you don't have anything to worry about. So please, I'm waiting. Please sing me a song. We have 18 days.
So he's downplaying his strength, saying he's an old, weak man. And now he's calling out Prudnik to make a video singing to him, which by preemptively calling him out, it kind of negates the potential effect that a video of Prudnik singing would have, because he already is like provoking it basically. So he's already in the lead of the direction where the trash talk is going. As we can see, Devon is a top tier master of trash talk. And this reminds me of back in the WAO when he was about to go against Chafee, and they had a lot of trash talk between them. And if we look at this video, this was just part of it. I mean, I remember the trash talk was going all the way leading up into the match for like weeks, you know, potentially months. I mean, Devon had been making videos calling Dave Chafee a big dummy, and because Dave Chafee said that Devon doesn't have sportsmanship in one of the WAL matches and the speech afterwards. So this was one of the instances where they did like a little interview and they were just trash talking. So you can just see on display the trash talking capabilities of Devon, so to speak.
Just tell us why he's here and why everybody's watching. What are those things that get under your skin about Devon and the way that he behaves?
Well, first off, we don't care about the hammer right now. We care about moving his ass.
Why? Why? What wrong with my ass?
Devon, I watched you last year. I'm not the only one that thinks it.
Who else thinks it?
I'm not going to name names, Devon. You know that. The way you're acting at the table, you're complaining and whining like a little. Well, I knew you into it, but then you've been a little disrespectful last.
Oh, you mean like actually fight for things?
I love that smile on Devon's face where he's just asking questions to Dave, just kind of getting in his head, trying to make him explain himself. And Michael is just enjoying this trash talk all the way through. But you could just see the tension in the room between these two going into that match. And I can imagine the same thing is going to happen between Devon and Prudnik. I can't wait for the press conference because there's going to be so much shit talk going on. These press conferences at the East versus West have been fantastic, which just leads me to believe that the sport is only growing more and more. Like, this is literally the UFC of arm wrestling, this promotion of East versus West, because there's just so many amazing matches on a card. There's the interviews, there's like all the other promotional things they do, which is fantastic.
Like actually fight?
A little more than fight.
Yeah, no, I fight hard, right?
You have the advantage, I get it, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. It'll be fun.
It will be fun.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
No, Dave, you're the type of guy.
And this trash talk basically goes on for a whole 10 minutes. There are a couple other funny instances. Let's see if I can skip to some of them.
You could have come to me like a man. Like, you think that doesn't make me mad? Just a little bit? Think I don't feel anything?
You got me back. We'll see.
I can get you back. That's fucking nothing.
Dave, let's pick up. I'm going to ask you both.
3-0 here or 3-2 here.
Okay, that's how you
I
see it.
say 55% 3-0, 45% 3-2. But I have more reason.
There's Michael predicting the match. This is the last little part where they're kind of trash talking here.
I think he's comfortable in what he thinks the sport should be or is in his mind, but it's not what it is. It's much bigger, and I'm going to teach him a lesson.
I'm supposed to.
I disagree on the heart comment. My opinion. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, what?
I'm
What?
gonna say.
Have you ever given up? Shut up, Michael. He's
I'm
never
saying-
given up a match in his life, and he disagrees. You've never given up.
I don't.
So here Michael interjects with a point where he's disagreeing about the heart comment from Devon, saying that Dave has no heart. And Devon is still just completely controlling this discussion here. And the argument, he's saying, Michael, you've never given up. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I mean, hilarious stuff here. It just gives you that some understanding of Devon's capabilities in the trash talk department. He's a grandmaster for sure. But you can watch that whole video if you'd like. There's obviously many other videos of Devon with the mind games and the trash talk on the internet. Just search it up. But I wanted to talk about this because it looks like Devon is leading the charge in terms of the trash talk going into the match, considering they're 18 days out. Evgeny has been silent for the past day, and Devon is calling him out to make a song to him, sing a song, since he's the opera singer, and that's what he does. He sings songs for Michael Todd. He does other trolling videos. So I want to see how Prudnik responds to Devon kind of initiating these mind games, saying he's old and weak, and Prudnik has nothing to worry about. Kind of reminds me of John Brzenk, how in some recent matches, John is always talking about going into the match, how he's old, how, oh, he's just under us, how he's like, oh, he has no chance, blah, 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 just kind of downplaying themselves. And then when it comes time for the actual event, and the event actually gets there, and he's just ready, like, I can imagine Devon's going to be so amped up. He's not, in person, he's not going to be like, oh, I'm old and weak against Prudnik. He's going to be in his face, talking shit in a funny way, in a, hilarious way. So he's really leading the charge here with the mind games. So I'm looking forward to see how it plays out. Leave a comment. What do you guys think about this? Also leave a like, and thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna be covering more arm wrestling content coming soon. There's a lot of great stuff coming in the arm wrestling community, so it's a great time.